So he never gets to say he's sorry?
Nope.
He's a bad guy forever?
That's
Yep.
not what Mark's saying.
That's literally what he's saying. Yes, you need to make it very clear as to how things work. There is no, oh, we forgive mass murderers. No, we kill them. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Invincible. Season 3, Episode 6. That's right. Now previously, surprise, surprise, Mark lost again, as he always does. He just keeps losing. I don't think he's won a single fight against a single bad guy, but let's hope that today is going to be the day when he actually wins against someone. Now, I don't actually remember much of what happened last episode, mainly because, to be fair, there just wasn't much to remember. Not much happened. A lot of teen drama, a lot of teen romance drama, which was just not interesting, not gonna lie. Regardless, let's just get into episode 6, shall we? Oh look, when things were good. I also remember this.
You really didn't need to come all the way out here for this.
Are you kidding? 10's
Who?
a big year. Becky would have come
Who?
as well, but it's too soon for Jack to travel.
Gretch can't wait to meet her cousin.
Who?
Looks so careful.
They seem to have this problem of constantly introducing random pointless characters every episode. For some reason.
Sorry.
Like, they already have plenty of characters to work with. You don't need these scenes where you're showing completely random characters. Like side background characters.
I'm gonna grab a coffee before I come up.
Oh, I'm guessing this is what happened when that shit happened.
Jessica! No! Jessica!
This better not be some sort of bullshit where he sees that, that Invincible was the one who flew into the fucking building, and then, that he's at fault now.
Jessica.
Of course they matter.
Then where's the investigation? Okay, the charges.
What
the
investigation?
trial. It's not just Jessica. Okay, thousands of people died in Chicago. Why is that murderer still flying around free?
Yep. These are the moments where I'm like, why do people not think like I do? You might say, right? You might say, oh, he's so distraught that he just wants someone to blame, right? Blah, blah, blah. But I'm thinking, like, you're told, like, you know that two of these quote-unquote heroes were fighting. One was trying to protect people and got his ass beat. The other was actively trying to kill people and the other guy. So why would you think that the one who was trying to save people is also a murderer and deserves to go to prison, or, you know, deserves to be taken out? Like, it's one of those things where it's like, yes, he might be distraught, but like, I don't see how that stops you from thinking logically. And you can't just say that just because a character or a person in real life has gone through something traumatic or you know, something big, that they can all of a sudden just not think logically anymore. Now granted, I haven't gone through like a massive traumatic event, but like, I don't believe that someone would just actively not think logically and be so like wrong in what they're thinking about. The reason Invincible is still flying around is because he tried to save people.
Invincible was defending the planet from an alien
Right?
threat.
How do we know that? Okay, the threat was his own father. If he's so innocent, then open an investigation. Let a jury decide. Give us justice.
Mr. Duval, I'm very sorry for your loss, but There's nothing I can do. Our laws don't apply in situations like this.
He better not be like, oh, I'm gonna just do it myself. He deserves to die.
Test 36. Charging biotherm power capacitor now. Okay. It's at 50% charge and holding. Complete discharge in 3, 2, 1.
Also, if he's literally working in the lab that is developing weapons against like Viltrumites, because they're literally playing the video on the screen behind him, he knows what's going on. Like he 100% knows what's going on, right? He knows about the Viltrumites. He knows everything. I would have maybe imagined that, you know, the public doesn't know about like Viltrum and whatnot. Maybe the public were just told that Omni-Man like betrayed people and then flew off or something. Or Invincible, I think they actually mentioned that Invincible fought him off or something like that, right? I don't think the public knows about Viltrumites and stuff like that, about an incoming invasion or potential invasion, but he clearly does. So what the fuck would he still think that Invincible is an enemy? He even works for the fucking, you know, I'm guessing these people work for Cecil, right? Why would he think that Invincible is the enemy still? He should have first-hand experience in seeing that Invincible is literally defending Earth from the Viltrumites, that woman as well who attacked, in the same video that they were just watching there.
They accuse us of making mistakes or losing equipment, while heroes like him leave thousands dead in their wake.
Someone here isn't an Invincible fan.
Scott's not wrong. I mean, anyone else smashes their way into the Pentagon, they're either dead or locked away for life. He got to walk out, no harm, no foul.
Exactly.
Yeah, because he is an asset. But it's like, you don't treat these types of superheroes the same way. You give them a certain level of...
got right now if more Viltrumites show up.
Exactly.
Till 2A grows up, at least.
So who? Who the fuck is 2A?
Will people here ever forgive him?
No. Literally, just say no.
Oliver, it's...
I know he did a bad thing trying to
And
take
again...
over the world, but he saved a lot of people before that, right? Doesn't that count?
Nope.
Yeah. Dad probably saved more lives than he took. But
Maybe. But that's not how it works.
those lives don't just cancel out the others.
So he never gets to say he's sorry?
Nope.
He's a bad guy forever?
That's
Yep.
not what Mark's saying.
That's literally what he's saying. Yes. Like, this is the worst thing you can say in this situation. You need to make it very clear as to how things work. There is no, you know, we forgive mass murderers. No, we kill them.
Think that, don't they?
Hey, can you blame them? They don't know about Thraxa, or the Viltrum Empire, or anything that happened since Dad left. All they know is he tried to take over and killed a lot of people.
Why don't you tell them then? You could make them understand.
Not like it would matter. It's like if someone just came out and said, "Oh, you know Hitler, right? You know, actually, he had to kill all those. He had to do all those bad things. Why? Because for the greater good. You see, aliens would have attacked if he didn't do all those things. Doesn't really make it any better, does it?
Inside, I have like a really good memory. I can remember everything from when I was little. Like, my
Okay,
mom
fine.
hugging me.
Okay, finally they actually addressed this, because I was about to say it again, because I already said it last episode, I think, where it's like, how the fuck does he
My
even
mom
know
loved Dad
anything
a lot. I
what
know
Nolan
that.
did? How does he
And she
know
was awesome,
anything?
wasn't she?
Your mom was really smart and brave.
Then how bad can he be? if
Why
my
is
mom
he not
loved him
grown
and
up by
had me
now?
with him?
That's
Even
another
after
question I
Dad
have.
did all that bad stuff. She must have known he was good inside.
Nope.
I
Doesn't
still
even
loved him,
matter.
but he was two different people. One was the dad you and I knew when we were kids. But the other was a Viltrumite who had a mission to do even if that meant hurting a lot of people.
What they need to do is teach the kid that your actions have consequences. And some consequences you can never be forgiven for. And Nolan, your father, committed an atrocity so bad that he will never be forgiven for the rest of eternity. Okay? That's how bad his fuck up was. That's what they need to tell him.
Have you no shame for what you've done? The lives you've taken? You think you're above consequences, but you are wrong. You will pay for your crimes against humanity.
Who?
I, Powerplex, will make you pay.
That was much better this time.
Is this the guy who was thinking that Invincible was bad? Honestly, their faces are so bland and boring that I honestly don't, like, I can't even tell. Like, this is so forced, I feel like. It just does not feel right. Like, I feel like in a situation like this, it would make more sense if he was like, hey, I'm going to figure out how to build, like, some sort of, like, planet-killing device, right? And then you have him become this kind of scientist character. And then he builds some sort of planet-destroying device, like a massive nuke that just blows planets apart, right? And then he tries to, like become Invincible's friend and convince him to deliver this bomb to Viltrum to blow them up, or something along those lines. Like, he actively tries to commit genocide against the bad guys, quote-unquote, bad guys, right? By using Mark, and then potentially, maybe in the end, making it so that, like, maybe he says to Invincible that, oh, you know, this bomb has, like, a timer or whatever, right? So you have, like, 10 minutes to fly out of the planet before it blows the entire planet up, right? You have 10 minutes. But in reality, there is no timer. It just blows up immediately, right? Trying to get rid of the Viltrum Empire, or their planet, plus Mark as well, because he's also, quote-unquote, one of them, right? So it's like, that I could understand. Like, he actually thinks long-term and becomes this sneaky guy, semi-bad guy scientist who, you know, develops like an actual solution to the whole Viltrumite problem. Not this. He, like, suits up, becomes a fucking villain, even though he literally just stopped talking about how, you know, heroes and villains get away with, you know, bullshit. They, like, dress up and no one cares how many people die. And he just becomes one of them? What? And then tries to attack Mark or something? What? I don't know. You would even think maybe he tries to find Nolan or something to get revenge that way. But I don't... If he becomes, like, you know, a villain against Invincible, then it's, like, just kind of like, why? Feels like another, you know, villain of the week. Villain of the day. Just another episodic villain.
Again, harder.
So what? This is supposed to be like some sort of, like, the more damage you take, the more power you get?
Harder!
Interesting technology, though. Almost like it's designed to fight Viltrumites. Probably is. Except the moment it left the laboratory, it should have been immediately noticed, and everyone who was working on it should be investigated, and he should get caught almost immediately. That's if it was realistic. Let me guess. He's gonna escalate things, and then his own family is gonna die or get into trouble. And then maybe Invincible will save his family or something.
Sure.
And then he changes his
You didn't see
mind
that coming, did you?
or something.
Paul, it's fine. Just because we aren't saving the world doesn't mean our jobs aren't important.
But they're not the same thing.
Maybe, but our lives are still meaningful. And Mark knows that. Besides, it's good for all three of them to realize that there's a world out there that's not just aliens and supervillains.
I'm not sure how I fit in. Mark and Olive are great kids, but how can I relate to them? They save the world. I can't measure up to that.
They save the world,
No
and
one
you
is
save
asking you to
them.
be their dad, Paul.
This guy could
Come
be a
here.
villain, like a bad guy, or
Hang in the house.
actually a good character, who's probably gonna get killed. I mean, this suit, this technology is a little overpowered, I think.
This is about the thousands of people murdered and the countless other lives destroyed.
Dude, they 100% know what they're doing.
Why is above the law? Why does never pay for his crimes? Where is it when people are trying to put their world back together?
Okay, buddy, we hear you. So, what do you want?
What do I want? I want the truth. I want justice. I want...
No. You see, what you want is not the truth, and it's not justice, because you already have the truth. You have more of the truth than anybody else does, because you literally work for the Pentagon, or, Cecil or whatever, Mankind Defense Alien something. You have more of the truth than anyone else does. Why are you yelling about, wanting the truth? Like, what? Huh? Dude is part of the fucking government. Like, the most top secret, has the most top secret newest technology. Access to it, I mean. And he wants the truth? Huh? You have the truth. You already know the truth. So you want justice? Yeah. Against the guy who you know is the bad guy, which is this Nolan and the Viltrumites who you know exist because you know the truth. So you want justice against the bad guys, right?
So I understand why you're upset. You want things, but you don't have them. It's an emotion that connects all living beings throughout the universe.
What? Who are you?
Oh, you know who I am.
Huh?
Oh, you don't? Everywhere.
And just like that, you're a villain. Right? You wanted justice? Well, now people want justice against you because you just attacked a police officer.
I don't want to fight you. I want Invincible.
Oh, that's why
And to do what with him? Become a murderer
you
yourself?
said his name so many times earlier. Well, it's a little hurtful, but ta-da! Is this better?
No! Give me the real Invincible!
How about we take you to prison, and maybe Invincible can visit you there?
Look, I don't want to fight you! I only want Invincible! This is your last warning.
And this is your second punch.
Oh, that building that you just sent Shapesmith into had a family in it. You just killed them, by the way.
Hey, I warned him. I said I didn't want to fight. He attacked me. You saw what happened.
Well, he's not dead. Let's be honest. There's no way they would kill him that easily.
We're okay.
I messed it all up.
What did he think was going to
I
happen?
didn't follow you home. We can try again.
They know, Becky. The GDA knows one of us in the lab stole the discs, and
That's what I was saying.
We've got a few days at most before they're here.
What do you mean, a few
Why
days?
didn't
Wouldn't they
Invincible
know
show
where
up?
all their people live?
I was on the news. He would have seen me.
Of course.
Facing you in front of all those cameras would have proved your point.
They're probably... The funny thing is, I think they're using him. The reason they haven't arrested him yet is because they're using him to test out the technology.
Don't give up.
That's, I think, what Cecil might do. Like, he's already a criminal, right? So might as well just let him try it again. Let him try using the technology a little bit more.
What kind of brother am I?
We're ready.
Great. For what?
For you to transform.
You're always the one telling me and everyone else that I need to limit my transformations to life or death situations.
This is a life or death situation. Please, trust me. And stay within the sensors. Good. Now change back.
Cells are approximately 24 hours younger than reference.
Yeah, tell me something I didn't.
Interesting.
Lost time.
I'm not sure if they mentioned how much time she loses every single time. 24 hours?
It's an advanced genomic engine, actually.
Whoa.
The magic curse that is the source of your power has a bug in it, either intentional or not. When you transform back to your human state, it rebuilds you with an incorrect temporal offset, resulting in you getting younger each time you use your powers. This belt corrects that by making a digital copy of certain cells before you transform, then fools the curse into using that reference for your transformation back to human. Monster, please.
This could go well, or it could go horribly.
That felt strange. Not bad strange, but strange.
And now the moment of truth.
No de-aging detected.
Wait, does that mean...
It worked. I thought maybe I'd need to fine-tune the...
Too easy.
I'm not trying to fix you, Amanda.
What wasn't her power like the thing where she still ages? She just loses or de-ages 24 hours every time she uses the power, right? Or something? Like she could just not use the power and live a completely normal life. But that's a lot of names. That's a lot of names.
Thank you all for coming. We never knew that our streets, our city, our lives, our world would change so fundamentally on this spot not so long ago.
Does everyone here hate Dad?
Yep.
Oliver, it's not...
Give me the microphone. These are just some of the 2,341 people who were murdered here by Omni-Man and his son. Invincible! Your father may have fled, but I know you're here. Come and face justice for the lives you've taken. Come and face Powerplex!
Justice, he says.
You go.
Justice, he says. God damn it.
Wait a second.
Eve's right.
Invincible at least wears a mask, but she doesn't even wear a mask. Does no one, like, recognize her?
Today, so let's calm down before anyone gets hurt.
If you protect Invincible, you're as guilty as he is.
Okay.
Of what? Of nothing, because he's not guilty.
No, I am not going anywhere until I get justice.
Give her more credit than that.
You need help, not a fight. And I figured out you get stronger when I hit you.
He's gotta have some sort of limit, right? To his energy?
You guys can take it from here.
At least Eve did 1v1 him pretty easily. Because it's like, if this guy just beat a veteran superhero so easily, it would have been kind of bullshit. Oh look, you're killing people. Who needs justice now? Justice, I am justice.
I mean, I thought about them, but seeing the names, everyone here for the event, all this, it's like so much more than I thought.
Yeah,
Cecil kept me sheltered from all this.
I guess that was the one advantage to working with him.
But shouldn't I be seeing stuff like this? Shouldn't we really understand the consequences of what we do? That guy today.
Mark, he was unwell.
But maybe that's because of what my dad and I did to someone he loved. So, if he had hurt people here today, wouldn't that still be my fault?
Nope. Ah, the classic conversation. I'll give you an example here, right? If you wake up one morning and you realize, oh shit, I can't have my cereal because I'm out of milk. And you're like, okay, do I go to the store that's like 2 minutes walk from my house? Do I go to the store real quick and get some milk? And you go to the store, or, you know, in this situation you have an option. Do you go without breakfast this morning, or you go to the store to get some milk? You decide, I'm gonna go get some milk. You go to the store, and while you're in the store, it gets robbed, right? The robber ends up shooting you. Maybe in the leg or whatever, it doesn't matter. Ends up shooting you. Are you at fault that you got shot because you chose to go to the store? No, you're not at fault. Now, you would be at fault if, when you made that choice to go to the store to buy milk, if you knew that you were going to get shot, right? If you absolutely knew for a fact that you were going to get shot if you went to the store through maybe some superpower, or you could see the future or whatever, and you still chose to go to the store and get shot, then it's on you. Because you had the knowledge that this was going to happen. But in the previous case where you don't know, the fault lies on the guy who shot you. You can't be like, oh, our entire civilization is the fault of the butterfly that died millions of years ago. You can't do that.
You got shot in the head. I spent months in the hospital after a lizard man tried to eat me. I don't want to go back out there and just wait for it to happen again, because it's going to happen again. Except next time, we might not make it.
But that's the thing about heroes, right? You're not a hero if you're willing to just give it up.
On me.
A hero, a real hero, just can't help themselves. You know? They will fight because they can.
Bones knitted themselves back together.
Not because they want to, but because they have
Are you
to.
happy, Rex?
Because there's no one else. Because someone has to do it.
Are you happy almost dying over and over again so other people can live the lives we never get?
I don't get to be happy. That's just the way it is. Rexplode isn't some secret identity. It is my identity. It's all I've got. All I've ever had. If I give that up, I won't have anything left.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, well, then I guess you don't know me as well as you think you do.
I'm still leaving.
Now, if she's a real hero, she'll come back. And considering how much time they've given her a character now in the season, she's coming back, 100%.
His real name is Scott Duvall. Until today, he was a researcher in one of our labs, which is how he got his hands on an experimental power storage technology. It enhances what seems to be a low-level energy absorption superpower, making him quite dangerous. He lost his sister and niece in the Chicago incident. We raided his house an hour ago. Apparently, he's been tracking you for months.
Well, at least I know who was sending those orbs after me.
I'm afraid those weren't his. Cecil was telling you the truth when he said they weren't GDA technology.
Great. I know you've already done a lot, but I'd like to meet Scott.
Invincible! I tried to keep this between us. Between you, the killer, and me. The man
So what? They like fake hostage-ing the situation?
I think your cowardice would run so deep. So
Like the wife is, yep.
From your book. I hope the life of an innocent woman is enough to motivate you to do the right thing. And if it's not,
the fucked up thing here is that the kid would not even know that it's like a a fake kidnapping situation. The kid would 100% be like, "What? Oh my God, we're literally being kidnapped."
they have to believe I kidnapped you. It's the only way. All right. Once the heat's died down, I'll find you. Okay.
Maybe I could understand this if he was like a criminal before all of this happened or something, but this guy is just literally fucking retarded. I'm not gonna lie. Like, maybe I suppose you could say like he is mentally ill and traumatized and whatever the fuck else, right? But like, come on. Like, you have a wife and son and you decide to quote unquote find out the truth, which you already know because you work for the government. You're like, oh, I want justice against Invincible, and to do that I'm gonna go kill people just like he did. Huh? And then you just ruin your own life. You know you're gonna get fucked. Like, you literally, right? Again, if he wanted revenge and quote unquote justice, right, you would think he would at least come up with a way that like is justified or something. Like the bomb example that I gave. Him putting himself in a situation where he knows he's gonna get beat and he knows that he's gonna go to prison because of it. Why? Why would he think that's a good idea?
Just let them go.
Jessica Duvall. Do you know that name? How about Gretchen Duvall? Huh?
I know they were your sister and niece, Scott. I know this is where they lived. And I know they were killed in Chicago along with so many other people when my dad and I fought here. And for that, I'm so sorry. But hurting other people won't bring your sister and niece back.
I'm not gonna lie, he really needs a cape. I'm just saying. From the back, he looks so stupid. The front is maybe fine, but like the back is so bad.
Much for me about hurting people.
I swear to God, if he doesn't get immediately beat, or beat very easily.
I'm not gonna fight you. Why do you get to live when so many others died? What makes you so special? Stop.
Why did you get to live when so many others died? Just put it back on him. Easy.
Please.
By his own logic, you could argue, well, why didn't you decide to have your sister and niece not go into that building during that day when they died? Right? So it's kind of your fault, actually. You didn't tell them to go somewhere else, so it's kind of your fault, not gonna lie. See how stupid that is? It's just kind of... It's just a bunch of bullshit.
I felt when you murdered my sister! You're gonna get them killed! You're the one who kills innocent people. I'm just making sure you can't ever do it.
You know what I
again.
really hope is going to happen? That he does kill...
I'm warning you.
Or what? You'll kill me like you killed everyone else?
I'm sorry. I'm getting these people out of here. Stay there. I'll help you in a second. Are you okay? Did he hurt you? What the hell?
You're a monster!
For the pain you've caused, for the lives you've taken, for everything you've done!
Come on, man. It's just a little bit of electricity. There's no way Mark lost again, right? Brother, he's faking it, right? Wait, did he actually kill him? You know, I don't, did I say it or not? Because when he was like charging up after getting hit, right? I actually thought, oh, imagine if he ends up killing both of them or something. You know what I really hope is going to happen? That he does kill. I don't think I said it, but that's what I was thinking. This is good. Let me guess, now you're like, no, you killed them as well, blah blah blah. Right? Jesus Christ.
Stop, please!
Just break break the little metal technology things that's on his body.
We can't remove the discs without killing him, so
break them.
Rehabilitation will be difficult.
Just break them.
But trust me when I say we'll make sure something like this never happens again.
Just break them.
It wasn't your fault.
Like, sure, you can't remove them, but break them. Make them inoperable. Couldn't be that hard.
My sister and niece are dead. My wife and child are dead. Thousands more are dead. All because of you.
No, because you're a fucking retard. That's why.
The fact that you remember them, that now you're sad about it, gives me comfort.
No, that's not what I...
Sooner.
You don't talk to retard, okay? You just don't.
And then I will find you.
Again, you know, you could have a good, interesting character, but instead you introduce a character that is literally fucking stupid and just becomes another villain. It's kind of like, don't we already have enough of those? Sure, they're showing consequences of what happened and, you know, consequences of Mark's actions and destruction. But, like, I don't know. It's just not good enough. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh. Seriously?
This will do.
So, instead of having the Viltrumite invasion, which they've been leading up to for a while, let's just instead bring back an old villain again, who we already dealt with, and have him collect a bunch of marks from different universes, and then they attack Earth instead, and then Mark has to fight a bunch of himself. It's like, or you could, you know, just fight the Viltrumites. I don't know. Or you could like do just a storyline where the invasion starts, and oh shit, now it's time to fight back, and it gets bad, right? Also, isn't this middle one the one that was from that other timeline? Or not that timeline, other universe, multiverse, that that agreed with his father, and then they went on to take over the Earth. Whatever. In any case, I hope you enjoyed episode 6 of season 3 of Invincible. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I said this last season as well, around the same time, but they just waste way too much time, way too many episodes on inconsequential, irrelevant characters that they will never show again, or maybe they will in sometime in the future at some random time. Who cares? It's like we're doing a bunch of side quests that have nothing to do with the main quest. Like, it would be one thing if all of these characters were somehow connected to the main plotline of the Viltrumite invasion and, you know, Nolan and whatever the fuck else, right? But they're not. It is what it is. Regardless, we shall be back with episode 7 next time, and until then, ladies and gentlemen, I shall bid you adieu.